Hi and welcome to NewsLink. I'm your host, Nina Cash. Have you ever started something and then just didn't finish it? Well, today it's all about finishing what you started. We're going to be highlighting the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts degree completion program here at California State University, Long Beach. You'll learn about what the program entails, what courses you will take, and the overall benefits of earning this degree. So here we are with Professor Maythi Rojas, who's actually the director of the BALA program. So welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts program, what are liberal arts?
So a liberal arts education allows students to draw from a number of fields where then they can pull together three particular abilities that they can walk out the door with. The first is to be able to think critically. The second is to be able to express themselves in a clear manner. And the third one, which is what in particular is important about being able to draw from a variety of subjects, is that then they can make connections across disciplines, or more specifically different areas that then they can bring together to problem solve, to be able to have more comprehensive understanding of issues, and to be able to think both abstractly and concretely at the same time.
My name is Reba Birmingham, and I am a student in the BALA program at Cal State Long Beach, and I'm also an attorney.
So, an attorney, but you do not have your bachelor's degree.
That is correct.
How does this happen?
I went to a university that only required an AA degree. I was a single mom and just had a lot of work duties and requirements and never got around to finishing my degree. Now my son has his master's degree. It's time for me to finish mine.
How is this degree program different than other ones I guess at Cal State Long Beach and other universities?
Well, first of all, the BALA program is really a unique program. Students walk away with a high-quality CSU degree. Everyone gets to walk across that stage together. The BALA students and students who came in and decided to do an econ major, per se. The BALA program is set up for working professionals, and so classes take place in the evening and on the weekends. And students are supported in a cohort model throughout with one-on-one advising and with the ability to work as a group of students.
So your initial reaction with the cohort style, has it been beneficial for you?
Yes, I think it really contributes to the learning experience. We get together and study. We share notes if someone's missing. There is a real sense of camaraderie.
They definitely have some common characteristics. The one is that they were all really scared to start again. So it's set up for folks who are really nearing completion of their degree, but maybe have been nearing completion of their degree for the last 20 years.
Sure, yeah.
We have actually a couple of professionals who are very active in the field, have continued to be, but sort of went a non-traditional route. And this is sort of the one element that was missing from the path that they've taken, and so they want to complete this for themselves.
Very good. That's kind of sounds like Steven Spielberg. I don't know if you're familiar, but he actually came here and finished his degree. Of course, he was already successful, so he really didn't need to finish his bachelor's degree, but he did, and it was for his children. He wanted to show his children that he could complete something that he started.
I tended at first maybe to look at it like I'm just getting this degree and knocking out these credits. But I found so much more. The classes are amazing and the teacher quality is really exceptional.
Employers tend to love us. They love liberal arts students because these are students who they know can easily become leaders because of the multiple types of skill sets that they have.
I would recommend it to anyone who wants to go back and finish their degree. It can be really daunting looking at a course catalog and thinking, how do I jump in? Will they even want me? Am I too old? Can I do this? But BALA breaks it down and explains it, and indeed the cohort all helps you be successful. You get support.
Well, there you have it. It's never too late to apply to the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts degree completion program. I'm Nina Cash. We'll see you next time.